Yeah, I gotta stop using that grenade launcher. I mean, we've got a lot of ammo, and I can always buy more. A lot more. It's always got me concerned. Oh, this is a plasma one. I knew it, but a part of me was still like, oh, I should just shoot them with my sniper rifle. No, we shoot the mantis swarm with my caustic damage. All right, who is ooh.
Else it'd have been a hell of a lot tougher. I almost feel bad for her.
I mean, I don't. Mr. Pickett's journal. This journal details Mr. Pickett's ill-timed trip to Stellar Bay, just before the hazard clause went into effect, and his attempts to hunt a mantiqueen to bring to Edgewater. Huh. That's kind of sad, honestly. Alright. But we figured that he was probably dead. Mantiqueens being gone for like 10, 20 years. Yeah. I'm surprised the journal wasn't decayed, but maybe it was more recent. Maybe it wasn't 10, 20 years, but he said before the hazard clause was in effect. To shreds, we say. I still want to find out what's going on with Graham. How are we going to take him down? How are we going to spread this knowledge to the other iconoclasts? And should we let Zora take over the iconoclast in the first place? She is, after all, wanting to attack Sanjar City. And she hasn't said whether or not she's fine with slaughtering the people there, so whew. There's some worry there to be had. Alright, we're finally heading into Fallbrook, which is a pretty sizable town.
Oh, well, this is certainly a town, I think.
Fallbrook's great. Anything you want, they've got it. So long as you've got the bits.
Okay, who the hell's this Mortimer Bell guy?
Double checking in, or you might need directions to the amenities. If you're locked out of your cabin, a replacement key costs 50 bits.
Lilia sent me. Where's Catherine?
You're looking for Ms. Malin. On an errand for the boss lady? That sounds ominous. Yeah. Ms. Malin won't like that a whit.
Breathe, it's okay. Just point me towards Miss Malin.
She's not but just down the way. A 10 to 1 says she's either pouring drinks or skinning a sprat in the saloon. Word to the wise, Ms. Malin don't take kindly to interlopers. When I said sprat, I didn't mean the sort with whiskers and a tail. I am here to anticipate and facilitate your needs, patron.
Okay, what is this place?
Guess it's true. Fallbrook really is the best kept secret in all of Monarch, excepting the Borst Factory's secret ingredient. We're a leisurely stopover for the more adventurous spacefaring traveler. Understand?
Sure.
Swell. We like quick on the draw types like you. Saloon is straight back and to the right. Once you're feeling sated, you're welcome to a private cabin. Only $250 a night. Ms. Malin can let you one if you're interested. She's the one who runs this racket.
Honestly, 250 night's not that bad, considering we have almost like 20,000.
No reservations, no problem. Day trippers are always welcome in our saloon. Straight back and to the right. If you hit the falls, you've gone too far. Check in with Ms. Malin. She'll set you straight.
That's the goal. She's got 2 of my main missions. Your mouths are moving, but you say nothing.
Now you'll jinx my luck. Only thing worse than the swill they're selling is the service.
Well, you live here. That's not on me.
What are you looking at?
Nelson Mason.
Take a gander at that mug. I ain't ever seen someone so adept looking my whole life.
Oh, stop you.
Watch yourself, Captain. This guy's got eyes like a sprat set on stealing your dinner.
Well, that's awfully kind of you, mister.
Oh, now, come on. All I mean is, well, rather that, you don't seem like the usual pigeons we pluck. No offense, of course, if you are a Byzantium goldblood. Say, I'd like to do you a favor. Might I interest you in a surefire scheme? Wink, wink.
I mean, did you just say wink at me instead of actually winking? I won't judge him. I do the same. Flattery will get you everywhere. Do go on.
It's no flattery when it's true.
Ooh!
Pure and simple, it's like this. I run our drug delivery service. Recently, I had the genius idea to cut costs in half by swapping our autoloaders with faster, cheaper sprats.
Nope, that sounds dumb. That's a stroke of sheer brilliance, Lyle 1. Let me guess. We pocket the half you save?
Too right you are. Only problem is my sprat carriers ain't arrived from their latest run. As I was saying, you look more capable than most of the hoople heads around these parts. What say you locate him and retrieve the goods for me? In return, I'll cut you 5% of the profit.
No. Make it 35 plus a sample of the goods and you've got a deal. Wink. Ooh, 100 persuade.
Th 35%? Are you out of your gourd? If I wasn't recovering from a bout of Margellans, I wouldn't stand for this. But things are what they are, so I'll agree to it. But not 0.5% more. My sprat carriers scurry back and forth through the shipping tunnels. Any trail ought to start there. When you've got the goods, I'll be here.
Woo! That was a great reaction. He's like, what? What? That much? Well, yeah. Well, when you've got 100 persuade, I guess. Fuck it, I'll accept.
Oh, I beg your pardon. Can you not see I'm walking here?
You don't look like you're walking.
Physically, you mean? In my mind, I have traveled galaxies. Well, it is of no consequence, I assure you. I shall embark shortly with my legs.
To where?
I'm not entirely decided. If I'm being honest, I think I'd fancy a visit to Tartarus, so long as it's under the shield of my fantastical imagination.
That guy's a weirdo. I probably should have asked more questions about this whole sprat thing, because how does that work out? I feel like sprats aren't that trainable.
Got the goods? Because I know you wouldn't be wasting my time otherwise. Wink.
Punch him in the... I'm so tempted. Oh my god, I'm so tempted. Whew. I got some questions.
Hit me. I won't even hit back.
Punch him in the eye.
Ow! What was that for?
You told me to hit you.
You're nuttier than Miss Malin. Cripes. Remind me never to cross you. Though, you put that mean right hook to good use getting my drugs, and I'll be more than happy.
Right, okay. So, where should I start looking for your missing press? Yeah.
I run my sprat carriers back and forth through the shipping tunnels near the waterfall. Ought to check there first.
Okay, go to the waterfall.
And don't get any ideas about pilfering the drugs for yourself. Well, my ma always did say, you want any dealing done right, you gotta do it yourself.
Sorry, I was just trying to leave the conversation. I don't know what your reaction was that for. Oh, please save him, punch him, please. That's canon. I punched him in the face for saying hit him.
You seen Arthur today?
Nah, last time I saw him was, stars. I can't remember. Days.
You don't think he got crushed during the bridge collapse?
It was his team running that drop? Sure puts things into perspective.
Ooh, I've seen that bridge collapse, or at least the remains of it. Who the hell is the Chet?
No, but thank you. I'm quite alright as I am.
What?
Oh, you're still here. I said I don't require anything at this time. Run along now. I've had more than enough to satisfy my thirst for one evening.
Okay, whatever you think I'm here for, it's not that. What's your deal?
Deal? A rather bad one indeed. The fella swore Fallbrook was unrivaled in its leisurely pursuits. But it seems to me the whole town is designed primarily to leech one's bits. And now that I've run dry, or nearly so, the fellas have abandoned me back to Byzantium. You wouldn't leave a friend in need, I'm sure. Don't suppose I could just ask you to scram?
Yeah. You can ask me to scram. I would have been willing to help him get his friends, get back at his friends, but whatever. Oh. The Empty Man, Reginald Cheney. I need the money. Alright, Reginald, what's going on? Day 152, report. I can't believe I'm still stuck in this law-forsaken town, but at least I think I may have finally found a spot with promise. Down the tunnel, on the riverbank outside of town. Produced 1 nugget and 2 teeth. I wonder if I can find a dentist who'd pay something for the teeth. Cheney. Alright, so we gotta go to the river, I suppose. And now we can level up. Let's get my ability here. We're getting that extra sneak spot damage. Yes. Except, now when I headshot people, I'm gonna be doing basically like 40 to 50% damage to them, which is insane.
I test every product myself to assure maximum customer satisfaction. If you doubt it, I can show you my lower back rash. No rubbernecking. Make a buy or move on.
What do you got? Oh, look at all this stuff that's locked off because we haven't built up anything with these people. Sublight datapad. The personal datapad of a sublight contractor. Intriguing. When a sublight contractor dies on the job, their aggressively non-sentimental teammates sell all of their possessions to maximize profits. This could explain why most sublight contractors tend to work alone. It's hard to partner with someone who often weighs how valuable your corpse might be. Damaged UDL datapad. A corporate datapad with a UDL branding. From the plasma burns and specks of blood marring the device, its previous owner refused to part with it until, to quote, over my dead body. Down on their luck, smugglers will often purchase old datapads in the hope of finding clues to a forgotten cache of goods they can sell. I mean, give me it. This datapad contains the personal journal of Mercer Cole, a low-level sublight contractor. Most entries pertain to slagging his teammates or complaining about shit for pay contracts. The last entry reads, "Can't believe we found fucking Alavite gas in a hibernated Rizzo lab out in the dustback. Lavite? Olaviti? Whatever it's spelled. It's worth a shit ton. Who the fuck would use that to make candy? Looks like old Gertie's hunch is gonna prove out. Not that I'll ever tell her so. The way she goes primal at the slightest hint of criticism. Too much product for us to transport. Gonna need a ship to smuggle this off-world. Probably need Lilia Hagen to send a team. No way Miss Malik can handle this job out of Fallbrook. Been working on Remy, plying him with the pale kale ale he likes. Figure if I get him nice and sloshed, he'll tell me the password in that place. Did some exploring while he and Gertie were testing the Alwitty gas. Found an elevator shaft, a lab coat modded into a hidey spot for some dandified weapon. Thing's probably worth enough to make me a right top runner after I go back for it. Old Mercer's getting himself to Byzantium if you can bet on it. Can't let Remy or Gertie find out about it. Gertie go all full burn, and demand I split the profits. Remy, he'd probably send me to the boneyard and keep it for himself. So that sounds like the science weapon, huh? How about this? The screen is cracked, and most of the keys are non-functional, fused together from plasma damage. All but a few entries are unreadable. Of those remaining, only snippets can be viewed. Entry number 1. Corporal Summer, you are reassigned effective immediately. Must report to Site Safety Commander Sanders by 1600 HST. Transport provided by non-corporate contractor. Reliable. Proceed overland to Research Facility East. Town designation, Fallbrook. Entry number 2. Kind of shithole facility is this? I'm never accepting a promotion again unless it comes with a gilded... Hastily keeps losing her damn keycard. Expects me to find it for her. Not her fucking Swain. At least Powell's easy on the eyes. Shit-wrapped fucking alarm went off again before I got a chance to try the weapon. Seen anything like it. Chastity used it for a damn prank. Now Sanders is gonna lock it up, and I'll never... perfect for crowd control. Easy to maintain order in the townships once they get their hands on glue. Okay, both of those are about the science weapon. Intriguing. Acquire the science weapon in the abandoned lab. Acquire the science weapon on Monarch. I'm assuming those are the same thing.
Keep walking, Rungleech.
Hey, call me Rungleech again. You'll be taken out yourself.
Always imagined Fallbrook would be...
Cleaner, fancier, stocked with better booze.
cheaper. I've emptied 14-bit carts in the last 2 hours.
That's because you've got a terrible tell. Whenever you're lying, your right eye twitches like mad.
It most certainly does not.
I wouldn't steer you wrong, friend. See? There it goes again.
Now she's gonna sit there being like, every time she tries to sell a lie, she's gonna sit there and cover up her right eye completely. Let's see. What mission am I currently on? I probably shouldn't do this mission unless we have Vicar Max with us, so let's meet with Catherine first. Catherine! Yeah, she's all the way back here. Did I have to go through this building we already opened up? Ah, nope. Wait, this is a different one. Still. I don't know what's happening here. Oh, there's the Niles guy.
Hey there, Exterminator. Glad you showed up to take care of those mantis swarms. Hate those fucking things.
He doesn't know. It was a lie.
You don't look like a smuggler nor a dandy. Catherine sent you back here? On second thought, it's best if I don't know. What's your order?
Got any glacial age whiskey?
No, I don't have any... If it's only a drink you're after, the full bar's upstairs. This here's the ante up, where you place your bets.
What can I bet on?
Tossball, autoloader races, card games, you name it. I ain't picky. And neither is Catherine. We'll both break your legs if you lose, then shirk on paying.
Cool, well, I'll get out of here. Can I actually bet on anything? It'd be fun, you know. This armor looks nice, but it sucks. It's Spacer's choice! No. Hello, Catherine.
Uh-huh. You blind, fella? Or can you not see I'm busy?
My business is more important.
Why is it every sissy pig fucker who strolls into my town expects me to smile and shout awful friendly? Welcome to Fallbrook.
I don't expect any of that.
Only nugget of paradise in this entire law-forsaken land. Like a void damn advert.
Catherine, you're as welcoming as ever.
Truthfully spoken, I do aim to properly represent my aforementioned nugget of paradise.
Charm. If by nugget of paradise you mean piece of mantidung, then sure.
You know, I ain't heard that one before. Suppose I'll have to work harder to show you just what makes our town shine. But first, I'll need to know what brings you, stranger. Well, I'm half listening.
A lot of things. The boss sent me, yo.
Funny. You don't look like one of Lilia's. Sure sound the part, though.
Yeah.
Good of you to finally haul your ass over here. I wired for backup weeks ago. Got something that's gonna require special extraction from Cascadia.
Okay. The Alte Vitae stuff.
So you got a brain on them shoulders. Excellent. Makes my life a world easier. To extract the gas, you'll need to siphon it from the lab in Cascadia into one of your ship's fuel tanks. Totally safe.
Bravati? Please tell me what you mean by safe.
Do I look like one of them egghead science types? All I know is that labs use it to create plants and livestock out of local species. But it's a controlled commodity, available only to the board, so it is of high value on the dark market.
Okay, well, define safe.
Meaning safe for me and my crew, seeing as it ain't us undertaking the risk.
Yikes. Right, well, I can get it done.
I do like your gumption, but let's not be hasty. To get to the gas, you'll need to navigate through the town, which is overrun by marauders.
And?
The lab itself has become an infested nest, crawling with mantis. You gotta fight through, or figure out some other way to exterminate them. Maybe the ventilation system?
Nyoka's handled mantisaurs before. We can deal with it.
Will again. We ought to be taking any opportunity we get to bury those critters in lead.
Direct and aggressive. I always did like your sensibilities. You know when to strike and when to wait. Shame what came of your crew.
Crews are for ships. They were a family.
Close enough. Now, after you clear the manti nest and reach the storage room, all that's left is to get the gas flowing into the fuel system. The task will require someone with technical skills. Or you could force it through with a plasma overload. Don't recommend that option, though, unless you want to get dead.
Lady, you're talking to someone who has quite a lot of hacking. We'll handle it with bravado.
Load vapors into a liquid propellant tank? I think I know how to do that. No, I can do that. I think. Yes. Mostly? Definitely.
Dandy. Did I mention the gas is of an extremely volatile nature? Handle it with the utmost of care. Once you've got our goods, take them to the groundbreaker. Lilia's fencers ought to handle the rest of it. I've marked the coordinates for you to the lab in Cascadia. Use the passcode Antediluvian on the terminal to get in. But before you make your run, I could use a heavy helping hand regarding a local issue. For a fine fee, of course.
Of course, yes. I might be interested.
Good. This particular matter of opportunity has been eating at me for a while now. There's a Borst factory on up the way, run by a man who calls himself the King. Clive Lundberg, insufferable prick. That aside, it's a business ripe for the plucking. I want it. Clear as that.
Okay. I get the feeling this is gonna involve murder and mayhem.
Stars, I hope so. Clive Lundberg, the self-proclaimed Borst King of Monarch, is swimming in profit and drowning in his ego. He's making the only meal to be had this side of Monarch, and I'm tired of ponying up for my dinner. I want that Borst factory, owner dead or alive. And you're the soon-to-be handsomely paid son of a bitch who's gonna get it for me.
Well, what specifically do you want me to do?
Kill him, run him out. I don't rightly care for the details. So long as Clive knows resistance to me is costly and futile. Hit him where it hurts. In his gut, or his production lines ought to make do.
Okay. Say I wanted to sabotage the factory.
Then I'd say you might care to poison the cysty pigs, doctor a few financial records, or throw a wrench in the canning machinery.
Cool. And if I want to kill him?
Sometimes the simplest solution is the sweetest. I don't give a whit about the method or the means, just the end.
Catherine's dangerous. I'm not gonna kill this guy if I have the chance.
It'll be more than good when you're finished. Maybe not for Clive, but for me and you, I'm sure. Oh, and if you don't fancy going in guns blazing or crawling through a sewer pipe, see Duncan in the dry goods and sundry building. He ought to have an employee ID in that stash of illicit goods he keeps for select clientele. May luck be with you, since I won't be.
All right. Is there anything else that I can talk to you about?
How's Clive? I do hope you gave him my regards.
I haven't even walked out the door yet. Let's talk about something else.
Sure.
So... Sanjar said you know something about a corporation operating in secret on Monarch.
Might be I know something about it. Might be someone hired my crew to blind drop supplies on the Northern Bridge. Might be they sure as shit weren't pirates. Now that I consider it, I ain't heard from my delivery team in far too long. Find them for me, and I'll pay you handsomely.
Might be that I know a lie when I hear one. You're leaving something out. Ooh. I'll check it out.
And I'll thank you kindly for it.
100 lie. Could I have gotten that? Let's see. Character, here we go. Lie is at 90. You're kidding me. Hold on. I'm hoping this is before I talked. Yeah, okay. Hold on. Yes. We have an option. I want to see if I can just lie to her and not have to do all that. So all I have to do is put on my dialogue outfit that I stowed away on my ship. Damn it. Guess we're gonna have to drink. Let's get some charisma up. Where's the alcohol? Let's talk about something else. Sandra said you know about lie. Might be that I know a lie when I hear one. You're leaving something out.
Good ear you got. Would be a dreadful shame if someone were to deafen it. Look, I don't know if this is related, but it ain't escaped my notice that one of my regulars been lingering a little too long at the gambling bar. She's been acting twitchy, even for her. Ask at the bar about a customer who shows up bi-weekly. My staff may know more.
Cool. All right. That's enough for now. So, who's this
Please
mysterious
make yourself
customer?
At home. A VIP such as yourself is always welcome at the Ante Up. What's your order?
Just need information on a regular. Twitchy, might be corporate.
Let me think back. Yeah, I got a regular who's been twitchier than normal lately. Every time she bets, she loses big. Then she pounds a mountain of daiquiris upstairs. You ought to ask Yvonne. She'd know Ms. Twitchy better than me.
Okay, well, I need to go upstairs anyways for Parvati's alcohol. I think that was for Parvati. No, I don't know what the glacial thing was for about. Yvonne!
For the price, I expected a larger cot.
Oh, okay. I thought he was just passed out.
Folks I never met before are my most favorite kind. So, what's your story?
I can give you a big one. Let's see. Well, it's the strangest thing, really. But I was frozen in space for 70 years, and then one day...
Let me just stop you right there, stranger. My question, it's not one I really want an answer to. Not unless it accompanies some extra bits. Understand?
How many bits we talking?
More than you can afford at this time.
Whoa! Try me! I've got 20,000! You do serve drinks at this bar, right?
Your eyes do not deceive you. This bar serves the sweetest firewater in all of Fallbrook. I got some snacks on offer too from time to time.
This is a sublight bar?
If you're asking if it's Sublight owned, then yes. If you're asking if we give discounts to Sublight employees, then the answer is not only no, but doubly no.
As in, like, it
Ms.
costs
Malin
more?
built the bar, the saloon, and the town to boot. If you got business with Sublight, I suggest you follow up with her.
Right. Well, look. I'm looking for someone. Twitchy burns through daiquiris when she loses big.
Well, that does ring a bell. I remember one lady. She never penned a name in the book. Her friend Huxley placed the collateral for her. Huxley's with the Iconoclasts. Know of her? She's not quite all there.
Huxley drinks here? I'm surprised she can operate the door when she's hammered.
Does give her trouble from time to time. Once she got stuck in the bathroom. Had to break a window to get out.
Jesus.
Anywho, she's probably in Amber Heights with the rest of Graham's Iconoclast folks.
Alright, I'll go see what's going on there. I don't know if this is like a two-pointer, like... Oh, hold on, bits. Should I go to the drop-off point and then go see that? Or go see Huxley and do everything else first?
Catherine's great, ain't she? She'll pull you out of the sulfur, so long as you don't mind being in her debt.
You know how there's folk who are all crusty outside, but warm and squishy inside. I'm pretty sure she's crust all the way through.
Oh, provided. That's like one of the meanest things she's ever said. Oh my god. She's just all crusty inside. Hello? Could you let me in?
You'd think folks were pissing in the alleyways as bad as it stinks.
Oh, they are.
So that puddle I stepped in? That wasn't beer.
The realization. Yeah, no, just try to avoid most puddles in general, and maybe you'll be okay. Ooh, corrosion mod. Could be good for later. Although maybe I should have waited because the vendors would have had lower prices at some point.
Feeling like the civilized type, the waterfall is a good spot to wash your clothes.
Is it normal water? Because I don't know if I trust it. But now if we're looking around it.
Can I help you? Don't think we've spoken before. I would remember. You look, well, I wouldn't forget what you're wearing, no.
Why would we have spoken before?
Most of the freshies spend their first day in the saloon. Fresh to Fallbrook, I mean. Me? I've been here going on 3 days now. I'm real friendly. Figure I've talked up everyone in town by now. But not you yet.
Well, it seems it's your lucky day.
Every day I've been here has been my lucky day. Never won so much in my whole life. Aside from a close call during my wilderness hike, it's been a grand adventure. I'm dreadful blessed that Captain Criley hired me onto the crew.
Close call?
You heard that right. Wilderness almost got me pushing up daisies. If I wasn't so fleet-footed, I never would have escaped them Raptidons, then Marauders, and then that Manta Queen alive.
Holy shit.
To outrun him, I had to ditch my bag. All the bit cards from my winnings were weighing it down. A shame, because it was my favorite gun tote.
So, I wonder where that is. Which crew did you say you were stationed with?
You wouldn't have heard of them. They're just a small pot of smugglers. Kept getting their spoils stolen when they went to fence them. So they hired on a merc. They didn't mind my being so talkative, or them being my first protection gig. Captain Criley, he does ask me to shut it sometimes. In fact, I probably shouldn't be flopping my gums about his crew at all.
No, you can go on. Anyways, how'd you wind up in Fallbrook?
Well, Captain Criley wanted to take a pit stop. I'm the hired security, see? They pay me to guard the cargo, but right now the hull's empty. It's my first shore leave with the crew, and my maiden voyage before that. I can tell you it's been a real hoot.
She just sounds like she's having a grand old time, Jesus. Any survival tips?
Captain warned us to take care around Devil's Peak. The bigger beasties tend to roam the slopes there. Mid-morning, I thought I'd try Fallbrook's self-guided wilderness hike, the one that leads up around the mountain. Safe enough, else they wouldn't advertise, right? Wrong. Scarcely made it back in one piece.
Well, thank you for the small tips.
Right then. Very well.
I can handle myself out here. So is there anything behind the waterfall? That's always got to be something I'm going to check out. Oh, look at this. Plasma launcher, whisper quiet mod. For the sneaking you never really have to do. Nice. My favorite part about that is that somebody not only set up their secret base there, but they put one mine in a pretty easy to avoid spot. So they didn't really think it that far through. Oh, this guy's got a hat? Ah, damn. Oh, this guy's got a cool hat. Maybe he's important. Nope.
I think I'll go for a swim.
Maybe you don't. It's kind of sulfur. I don't know what I'm in here for, but guess we'll find out soon.
Here we go.
Oh, this is for the Sprat mission. Retrieve the drugs from the Sprat carriers. Alright, we're just grabbing Sprats.